process. And, might I add, it's a matter of doing it in such a way, that is, taking these results and analyzing them in a way that carries weight and credibility with our overseeing body, which is the health department. Whatever we do, we have to do under their supervision. We report directly to the health department, nobody else. We do not report to the EPA. And if we tried to, they would direct us back to our local jurisdiction, which is the health department. Now, guidelines are set by the EPA. They ask the health department to operate according to those guidelines, and the health department directs, supervises, and advises us on everything we do. So, your point's well taken. It's just a matter of how do we get that clean, very analytical data.
Well, I think part of, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Of course.
And I think that certain people see the world as something that can be broken down into empirical data, and others of us don't. Others of us see deterministic chaos in a world of really complex relationships.
I totally agree with you.
Those relationships are what really give you your result more than something you can isolate in a lab.
I agree with you completely. I promise you I do. But the fact of the matter is, we report to somebody who only sees it through the eyes of the lab.
Yeah.
And that's the health department.
I know
we just
you don't
have to
agree
work
with
with
me.
it. No, your point is well taken. Nobody, and hopefully, I hope this is true, nobody's here to cast judgment or dispersions upon one another. What we want is an open and honest dialogue. Let me underscore the word honest. We want to be completely fair and open with you, as we hope you would be with us, about your concerns, and we'll tell you what we're dealing with on our side. We want to hear from you on your side. But let's respect one another. And let's get to the...
We're all water, you know.
At the end of the day, everybody wants the purest, least handled water. We don't... Trust me, if we didn't have to do what we do, we wouldn't. We would do as little as possible. We know what the community wants. We want to give the community exactly what it wants. But we have to do it within certain guidelines. We just don't have a choice.
I've heard a lot of debate today about...
And hold on, I'm
sorry.
Do we need to finish?
Yeah, I need to finish
up. It relates to these guys.
Well, we'll get back to you, okay?
Okay.
And gentlemen, before you go, I just want to check and see if anybody else has a comment for the NSF.
I do, and that was it.
Okay. Well,
Restate it, please.
Okay.
You've heard a lot of debate.
I've heard a lot of debate today about phosphorus and how much we get from this product and about how it affects us and how it's, a food grade and all that stuff is, I understand what you're saying. However, this is a specific proprietary product that encapsulates particles to a very small level, undetermined at this point. But we know we can't filter it out with regular filters. My point is, this isn't just regular food phosphorus. This is an additive that encapsulates metal particles, and you're telling me some phosphorus comes through the tap, but you're saying that the metal particles don't. And that makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Somebody want to address that?
Well, I think it's the system itself, like you said, it's stagnation and being such a large system. Is there a way you could get drinking water?
With regard to
source?
sequestering metals and then coming out the tap, is there any other comment on that you at the NSF would have, or anybody with sequest?
Yeah, the woman's information is completely incorrect.
Okay.
She's saying that we don't know what's in there. We do. It's again, there's nothing there other than.
I didn't say that.
Please understand what I'm saying, because I said it before, and I don't want to be contentious, but I don't want to. This is like you're trying to find a reason to malign the product. I'm trying to explain it to you. Okay. There are 8 possible sodium phosphates that are in sequest. Nothing else. NSF certified. Whatever we do in the water, that is what we're doing through these 8 NSF certified food grade phosphates. There's nothing else there, and for you to say that is just not correct.
Not what I said.
could you please repeat that?
And a polyphosphate.
That's not what I said. I didn't say there was anything else in there besides the phosphates. What I said was your process in ionizing this product that causes it to be so effective and works so well. But you're telling me that these are coming through, that we're actually ingesting some and it's not supposed to be a problem, but that yet it has no metals attached to these molecules, when in fact that is the whole purpose of this product to do. So what you're basically telling me is that all this is like coated in the pipes and none of it comes through to affect our bodily systems. And that's something that I definitely have an issue with.
I'm sorry, an iron 3 cannot be sequestered, okay?
Right.
It's going through, it's coming to the tap, it's not a sequestered iron, okay? Iron 2 is sequestered. That's the difference, okay? But either way, the iron that's coming through is less than you're getting from an iron tablet. It's much less than the required daily dose of iron that you need to have to maintain good health, and that there is absolutely no negative effects on people with what is coming through to the tap.
Where's your documentation?
Yeah, we'd
for
like to
that?
have the data on that, please.
Well, like I said, go to the health food store and check out the iron tablets.
That's not bad.
But wait a second. I mentioned to you exactly how much iron maximum would be coming out of the tap with Sequest, maximum. And that you get more iron. And you know, you could check out on Google what the daily minimum requirement for iron is. You just check it out.
So what you're saying is we have a copper issue that absolutely 0% of any copper is going to leach through with the OPP phosphate chemicals. Is that what you're saying?
Wait a minute, I didn't hear what you're saying. Say that again, please.
We're talking about, we're talking about copper, and I think the confusing issue is bringing up iron, but actually in our community we're dealing with copper. And what she wants to know is there any possibility of iron coming through? Of copper coming through with using this product?
When our documentation and our data of 20 years is that once we coat the copper, there's no copper leaching.
Thank you.
Now, you have documentation from your lead and copper numbers, and you can look at those numbers.
Right.
Okay.
And as far as I know, you've passed lead and copper.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.